Hi, Mike the MC. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to cover number 5 of the Catechism with regard to establishing an education system, but more importantly, establishing a way for us to learn and to basically conquer the world. And so I hope this video will help you figure out a plan to do that. And so let's get into this video and this topic. Okay, so here's number 5 of the Catechism. Number 5. Catechesis is an education in the faith of children, young people, and adults, which includes especially the teaching of Christian doctrine imparted, generally speaking, in an organic and systematic way, with a view to initiating the hearers into the fullness of Christian life. All right, and so after reading number 5, the biggest thing from number 5 I'll share with you is setting up a system to win. We look at great actors, great athletes. We always wonder, okay, how did they gain all that success? Were they talented? Of course, talent comes into play. Skill. Being lucky, of course, can always come into play as well. But hard work and dedication, I know those are the words that may scare many people away from succeeding. But that's honestly the safety, the foundation from where you should start in order to become a success. YouTube, okay, for me. Am I scared to post videos? Oh, of course I am. Every day is a challenge for me to get these going, created and well made for you as the viewer to watch and listen. But I learn along the way, and I get better, more confident even, as I'm speaking in front of everyone here before you. The idea is to keep practicing and keep getting better. A moment of our time just passed on, so what? If you gave a speech in front of a crowd of people, all right, celebrate your victory, but for the moment, and then move forward. Reflect on the success, but always remember that you can always get better in some way. And if you start to hit possibly a plateau of success, okay, then think, how can I have another skill to add on the side of the other skill, and then really create a wider foundation for you to become a success. Part of me just going across different careers, as I've shared before in the past videos, engineer, seminarian, social worker, possibly others in the future. Others have said, oh, Mike, you're spreading your mind, your education too thin. A lot of breadth, but no depth. What's the point? The point is I'm learning and I'm not giving up on myself. Sometimes you may just hit the plateau and you want to move forward to the next task. That's the part of being a student. Connected with number 4 from our last video of the catechesis. Always thinking of ways to get better. To think, okay, how can I become better talking with girls? For everyone here listening, yes. The channel here is also meant to help not just education, but relationships as well. Your relationships with your husband, your wife, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. How can you get better to help your living situation with your family there? Everyone may depend on your skills, your efforts in order for everyone to succeed. And there is where responsibility comes into play. And I think with regard to learning from other people, yes, it takes some time to listen to our peers, our superiors, and to say, oh, okay, I'll just be quiet right now, I'm going to listen to you. It takes a lot of humility to do that, to admit, okay, maybe I am wrong, maybe I should listen, or maybe just think of it in a positive, that there's another way to get to the solution. And for me, that's how I always want to think about this. Just multiplying different ways to succeed. YouTube is one way. Posting a blog is another. Word of mouth. It's all part of communication. And the goal is to not give up. Because the moment you stop creating and working, that's when you start to decline. And a good friend of mine, who I've mentioned before in the past video, shared with me this important life lesson. If you don't keep working, you can only decline. You may be stale for a moment, but eventually you're going to fall down, eventually. And others will fall down with you if they are tied to your success. And so that brings up another question. When we're learning as other people, students in a community, should I be linked to other people to where they're dependent on me? Or should I make and help inspire people to become leaders themselves. And that's another goal of this channel, to make everyone here a leader as best as possible. Yes, it's good to be dependent on others if you need to get started. But once you become interdependent, creating your own work, your own success, that is the beauty of seeing a student become a master. And following the idea of the body of Christ, we will always be students watching and listening from the master in some way. And if you're non-religious, how can you always improve yourself and help others in your community by being the best version of yourself each day? I think the best way to always reflect is taking a few moments to think, all right, I did this today. Can I do this tomorrow? Can I do it again? Can I make these videos, more of them, maybe a little quicker? There's always ways to think and to approach a problem. And with reflective thinking from the background of social work, looking at the problem from different angles, solutions, unique ones, come into play, and everyone starts to look, oh, that was clever, Mike. I didn't think you could do that. I did, just because I kept thinking around the box. Thinking outside, of course, but if you can look at the different angles of the picture, maybe you'll have the solution. And a part of that comes down with a conviction to say, all right, I'm going to learn and study this day and apply what I learn. It may take some time, but the time and effort is worth it once you start to produce some productive gift. And I'm hoping this gift, this channel, is helping everyone here as best as possible. And I'll try to improve it as time goes on. So thank you for your time, and have a wonderful day.